Hello, I'm Mark Kaiser, Central Maryland Sunrooms, and in this video we're going to properly show you how to measure for your vertical 4-track windows. So our first opening will be daylight opening. This is where we're going to measure from the framing, and your window will physically set against the outside of your framing. So this we're going to measure at 3 different points at each of the width and height. So you want to take the smallest measurement of your opening to determine the size of your window. So we're going to measure at the bottom. We are at 30 1/2 inches. At the middle, we are at 30 3/4 of an inch. And at the top, we're also at 30 3/4 of an inch. So now we're going to measure the height. We're going to measure each side. One side is 72 1/4. We're going to measure the middle. This is more important when you have a wider window section. So the middle measures at 72 3/8, and this end measures 72 1/2. So as you see, we do not have a straight, so we're going to take the shortest measurement of our side of our window. Now, at this point, we're going to take that as our size, 30 1/2 being the smallest, 72 1/4 being the smallest in height, and we will submit that as our window size. When you submit that as a framed opening size, you're going to want to submit it with deductions. So the factory will automatically reduce your window size by 1/4 inch in width and height to allow you to properly install your windows square and level. So if you prefer to take your own deductions, that is also possible. So if we have a window opening of 30 1/2 and I wanted to make it 30 because I'm doing something different, so you want to specify that you want the window that actual size. You want to specify your opening as 30 inches with no deductions. And then the factory will send you the windows exactly the size that you give them. So our second type of insulation is our tip-to-tip frame. So at this point, you're also going to measure your opening as your smallest on the width, your smallest of your height, and it will also cover the same details of your deductions if you want to allow deductions, or if you're going to measure the window to the exact size that you want where you want no deductions. The difference with tip-to-tip is this inch board that will run around the perimeter of your frame to allow you to set your window against. Just a reminder, on the lip frame windows, on a tip-to-tip mount, we only require a 3/4 inch strip around the perimeter of your frame as opposed to 1 inch in the insulation of the vertical 4-track.